bunkhouse now. And as you'll see in the living area, you don't really get that bunkhouse feel. It's a nice spacious area. We got the zebra blinds there with the nice contrasts, and there's just a lot going on here, so I'll take it a little slow for you guys and go one by one what we're doing. So over here you're gonna have our fireplace. So that's a 5,000 watt electric fireplace. If you're already hooked up and paying for electricity at the campsite, you may as well use this and not burn through your LP so fast. Up above here you have a little zebra shade. You can do a full blackout, a little bit of light in, and just light touch, it'll go all the way up. So those are really nice, so we're doing that all of our lines. Up above you're going to have the LED TV, you have the HDMI, Bluetooth, all those capabilities, so you're not behind in that aspect. Moving along, you're going to have the nice range here, the nice steel grates, nice looking range with the oven as well. Underneath you got to pull out for pans. Got the microwave up above. Lots of cabinet space for all your plates and cups and such. Down below, we use the nice solid surface countertops. The sink covers are also that solid surface material. And then underneath that, you're going to have a nice residential farm style sink. So there's no divider that's going to be limiting how you can put pans and stuff in there. And it's not a plastic sink, so if you put a hot pan there, you're not going to melt your sink. You also have the nice high-rise faucet that's also detachable. Gives you a little versatility while you're doing the dishes. A couple other small features I'd like to point out is the nice glass that we use in here. It's not a plastic, it's actually real glass in there. It makes it just pop really nice with the kitchen. You also have USB ports, lots of them. You got 2, 4, one in your entertainment system and one behind the sofa over there. That's going to give you the ability to charge up all sorts of devices, especially if a bunkhouse, you're going to have kids and they're going to want to bring their iPads and their phones and such, and you're never going to have to worry about where they're going to charge them at. So over to the side here, continuing along, you're going to have the 11 cubic foot fridge, and this is actually a really nice, big, deep fridge for this unit. You also have the nice big freezer up top for popsicles, stuff like that you're going to want to bring along. You have a really deep storage here. It's actually a little deceiving how deep that is. That uses the full width of the slide. So you have a lot of capabilities out there. Continue along with storage. On our dinettes, we're always going to use the full slide outs. So you can put tons of stuff in there, maybe some kids' clothes, extra pots and pans, lots of stuff you can do with that. You'll see it's a nice U-shaped dinette. And the thing that I like with the U-shaped dinettes is that you can drop it down, and that's actually a really good spot for adults. Adults can fit on there pretty easily as long as they're not super tall. Moving along up front, let my camera guy readjust. We're going to have our Cinemax seating. So this is going to have LEDs, nice LED lights that you can do. They're also heated and they do massage, so that's a nice little feature. They're also wall huggers. So even though it's so close to the wall, you're going to be able to recline those all the way back. Up above, you got more storage. Storage is a big thing in this floor plan. As you see, there's tons of storage. And now we'll go back to the bunk room. So back here in the bunk room, you'll see how big it is. Even I can sit up here. I'm 6 foot, and I can sit up here pretty well. So children are going to have no problem sitting up here. And you also have the oversized bunk down here. That's going to be nice. You can actually bring some adults along with you, and they'll be able to have a place to sleep and have their own privacy, since this is its own room back here and has a door. You also see that you have lots of storage down here. So you got a nice ward that's super deep, as well as 4 storage drawers. So you're going to have lots of room back here for clothes. So underneath me, you're going to have even more storage. Down there's a huge area where I don't even know what you're going to put down there, since you already put everything else in the other drawers. And then you also have LEDs lighting in here, so those are all individual, 3 of those, and you have USB ports on each bunk, so when you're back here you're going to be able to charge your phones and such too. Over here, going up to the bedroom, there's a few items I want to touch on before we get to the bathroom and such. You're going to have your wood core cabinetry. So all of our cabinetry is going to be real wood, No particle board or anything like that. It's going to be easy to come apart over time. It's solid, meant to last. You'll also have our new LCI 1 control, which I think is really cool. So on this tablet, you're going to be able to control all of your lights, all of your slides, and there's also little helpful things in here that shows you how to use your auto leveling and stuff like that. There's videos in there, so that's really cool, as well as your owner manuals in there. So there's a ton you can do with that. You can put it on your smartphone. You'll really want to look into the guide to see all the features and stuff you can use with that, because I could go on all day with it. You also have your tank monitoring system over here, your controls for your AC and your heat, and your control for your inverter. You may want to make sure that's on when you're going down the road. So in here in the bathroom, you'll see that head height is not an issue in the shower. That skylight really helps with some extra headroom, and even without it, I wouldn't have any issues. You'll have the nice surround going around, so you're not gonna have to worry about water hitting your sidewall, your wallboard, and degrading that over time. It's all sealed up and protected. Down below, you're gonna have your porcelain toilet. It's not a plastic toilet. You're gonna be able to use some aggressive chemicals and cleaners on that without worrying about it. Up above, you have an attic fan. Over to the side, you have a nice medicine cabinet. Lots of storage in there. It also has some nice lighting around it. So at night, if you don't want to like blind yourself, you can just have some nice ambient lighting going in the morning or at night. You have a nice big sink, tons of room in there. You're not limited with space. You got extra counter space. You can actually put stuff on there. You're not limited that way. And underneath, you've got some storage for towels. So a lot going on in the bathroom. So all that storage that we saw back there, you've got even more underneath the bed. You have a huge amount of area down here that you can work with. Put it back down. You got a nice sized bed here. Tons of room around the bed is what I'd like to point out. And a lot of our more half-ton towables, you're not gonna have all that space at the end of the bed that you can move around and have room to get dressed in the morning. You have overhead cabinetry, nice doors. It's not just a shelf up there. Stuff isn't gonna fly out of there. You got some extra room up there. You have nice areas over here for your cell phones, tablets, CPAPs. You can plug them into the 110 here, as well as you have USB ports on each side. So you have tons of USB ports throughout this whole coach. And then over here, you've also got a ward. It's a nice deep ward. You can hang some shirts in there with ease. They're not gonna crumple up at the bottom. It's not short. And you have three nice roller dries here too. So a lot going on in the bedroom as well.